benta pa lang.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
Yan.
Cheats tayo naman. Battle cheats.
Parang warzone mechanic din siya. Slide cancel.
Oo nga, nakita ko nga.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
Ano ang di pansin?
Wala na eh. Late na tayo. Story stone sana.
Lumber.
Lumber nga eh. Sarap.
Eh, nakapang ka, Jake,
Ayan. Nilapitan ko nga siya para matulungan ko eh.
Sound and clear.
Inata ng 1911 to bulok.
Naglalandian kayo dyan, Jake, Sinusuntan ko. Ikaw lang sinusuntan mo.
Strap in, fellas. I got this.
Ano? Putang ina mo, may hindi na kami.
Papayaman ako dito, boys. Solo farmland tsaka lumber ang putik. Wow. Baseball.
Ano yung death trap? Hindi ko na ito.
There's our ride.
Baba ako na eh.
Huwag na tayo mag-ano. Huwag na tayo mag-contract. Mag-contract ako.
Most wanted contract ready.
Good idea.
Wala namang tao.
Okay, I'll drive.
Hindi ako nakukuha ng ano. Ah, yun na pala eh. Ay, meron! Ito.
Make for target. Hostile operator.
Galing siya sa gulag.
Helo located.
Oh, patay.
What?
One hand gaming. Umiinom ako. Dito magdadrop yung mga gas gulag.
Your teammate has been designated as a high-value target. Guard them at all costs. Your primary objective is to kill them all.
You can never go wrong with cheese and bread.
Okay, enemy dropping sa akin.
Lalo pa.
Mga gulag.
Ayan.
Okay, where's the top?
Dito ibabato yung mga gulagar.
Strap in, fellas.
Yaki.
I got this.
Wala.
Kuya,
Wala.
Wala naman. Laro. Tangin na.
Oh shit.
Late na to. Ganda na ng drop eh.
Field upgrade here.
Ay, no.
Naghang? Shit.
Strap in, fellas. I got this.
ayun na.
Kaya ganyan. Ginagawa sa settings mo.
Strap in, fellas. I got this. Enemy dropping into the AR.
Dropper.
Gas is inbound. Enemy launching advanced UAV. We're exposed.
Jumper.
Patay na naman.
Tara, loading na tayo.
Sige, sunod ako dyan.
Rest ka muna lang.
Ayun na, kayang res.
Ito, pang UAV pa.
UAV nyo na.
Strap in. I got
Popping.
Requesting area recon.
UAV entering the AO.
Confirming hostile.
Kotse yan.
Confirming hostile.
May ano ako. Crossbow.
Friendly
Pwede
loadout
natin
drop on
dalawan
the
yan.
way.
Uy, punta dito. Ay, ano ba yun?
Sayang. May crossbow akong bumbu.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Labo ng pintuan na to. Kung sino may architect na gumawa nito, hindi ko gets yung pintuan.
Bakit? Tingin.
Dito, ayan. Ah, hindi. Kasi sa train to,
Diba?
Katip, sa train
Ay,
to.
ano to? Ito. Oh.
Eto, ano to, pang
Ito.
maintenance. Maintenance.
Opisina, ano to?
Eto, para sa control dito.
Pag opisina lang to, bawal ko hapak dito.
Tara.
Na-explain
Yan,
ko
dalawang
sa
piso.
eye of the engineer.
That's his side.
Bounty.
Located a bounty contract.
Friendly UAV overhead. Bounty target has been marked. Killer. Halfway.
All right.
All right.
Confirming hostile.
Recon.
Hostile operator.
Gagalawan pa.
All right.
Never mind. Never mind. Move on my waypoint.
Enemy team is taking
Down one.
bounty target is down. Well done.
Sorry.
Tangina ba ako sa akin pinagsak yung helicopter? Uy! Ano nangyari? Okay.
Inabutan ako.
Yan kasi pinagsaksakan yung chopper eh.
Gulag now.
Tayo,
Fight to our
puta.
redeployment.
Hindi tao yun.
Patay na eh. Binagsak-sak bigla.
Satchel ka na, Tiyan.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get yourself sorted. You're up next. You win this fight and you return to the front line. If you lose, you're done here. Sort them out or capture the objective.
Baba.
Stun grenade out.
Tumingin lang.
Tatlo. Diyan sa loob ng tatlo. Up, heli. Up. Tatlo squad to.
We're sending you back to base. Not
Disabled.
over yet. Your team
Meron
can
dito,
still
meron
find
dito
the
sa akin.
release.
Nabaril ka ata? Or...
Ayan na, tumawid. Nice.
Hell yeah. Grab that cash.
Saan?
Magka-away pa rin.
Kakamumani-mani mo. Buy ko lang si ano. Yeah.
Hindi ba ako mamatay ako dito?
Ay, hindi ko naman. Hindi ko lang kasi yung pera mo, Tiyan. Napig, sorry.
Sige.
Thank you. Balik ako yung gamit ko. Okay lang. Uy, down.
Bobo nyo.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving leads to redeployment.
So may... Actually, siguro na lang. Kasi ko pinapla. Wait lang. Think ko after gulag.
Your teammate got a proper sword.
Yeah, meron akong
We're sending them home.
Nice. Yeah, dito yung cash.
Disregard order.
Balikan ko yung yung sinugod natin sa heli.
Moving.
Ito siya.
Hostile operator.
Snipe.
Oh my god, what is this gun? You have sniper ammo?
Ito.
Gas is closing in.
Thank you.
Ito.
Large caliber rounds.
Hostile
there.
vehicle. Negative. Cancel off.
Umabog yung sasakyan.
Ito.
Threat.
Na ano ko eh. Basag yan.
Nice. Sa likod ko. Putang ina. Northwest.
Kita ko na.
Basag. Diving.
May buha pa rin sa kanya galing taas eh. Nice one.
Back, bitch.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Dito sa may stadium galing.
Ina mo, kunin ko pa baril ko. Hayop.
Move it.
Ito yung pera ko.
Yan, nakakairita na eh. Putang ina eh. Ano?
Silip ko ulit. Nasaan siya?
Ayaw na sumilip.
Ito rinig ko sa taas ko.
Ito. Nandito isa.
Hostile operator.
Puto talo ko. Basag ta eh. Ando pa rin siya sa pwesto ko, sa katawan ko na nasa katawan ko. Malis na.
You lose, asshole.
Joke niyo ako
Meron dyan sa baba nyo. Yung, yan, nice one. Nice one.
Cash yung katawan.
Katawan niya. Katawan.
Cash on your katawan.
Katawan.
Did you get my gun?
Putang ina. Yeah. I got it. Wait. Sakyan pa.
Boba na. Boba.
Yung bayan na lang sa dulo.
Aid station marked. Disregard order.
Oh my gosh. Go, there's a hole there. Oh, it's right there. Sige, okay na.
Sa katawan.
Ako muna po, hello dad. Thank you.
Sige. Thank you. Kuha ka loadout? Chian?
Oh, yeah.
Gas is moving in.
Let's go
New
then.
safe zone located.
Ay, gago! Ang ina. Mayroon pa pala dito. Tatlo na. Yan. Tatlo na. Ano pala isa? Tatlo pala nakikita ko kahit sa killcam eh.
May bago pang
Ay,
squad.
apat na.
Your teammate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
May nag-recon sa tapat natin.
Oo nga eh.
Teammate redeploying to the AO. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Car.
Oran, simula nagsasaw. Hirap na mag-curving.
May kabarilan sila sa mga.
Enemy
Confirming
UAV
hostile.
overhead.
Confirming hostile.
What?
These Please disregard. Please disregard.
God, bro.
You've got gas moving in.
Hindi ko nahirapan.
Target appears hostile.
May dropper on you guys.
Where?
Below me, somewhere here.
Move on my waypoint. Please disregard.
Sila yan yung squad nila.
Yan, ito. Mabal dito.
Target appears hostile.
Trace.
Confirming
Double
hostile.
trace.
Confirming hostile.
Kasi yun.
Cancel that.
Target.
May pasugot sa inyo. Yan, alive yun.
Target confirmed.
Copy.
Hindi lang ang gamit ko. Kinuha.
Andito na, Jake.
Move or
Yung
spot
kalaban, nandyan.
Okay. Yan, guys.
Gago sa baba ko.
Likod mo!
May puta! Hindi ko nakita! Ito.
25 from that.
Ah!
Lost that one, but we'll come back stronger this time.
Load.
Tangina nila.
Ino 1-1, isang kill. Gago puta.
Mga bobo sila.
Akala ko si Z-Laner eh. Panty-Laner pala.
Easter ni ano, ni Z-Laner.
Z-Laner ba?
Malaw nga pag mag-stream. Ano,
Ah.
yung voice changer, babae. Pangalan ko na talaga Panty-Laner. Pero wala akong cam. Mawari babae.
Pwede rin mag-cam eh. Maglagay ka lang ng wig.
Tapos lipstick lang.
Lipstick lang, oh.
Kahit yung
Fake
ano
boobs.
lang, yung 50 pesos.
O kaya yung cam mo nando sa taas. Para yung buhok lang yung kita.
Thanks. Ilalapin ko po. Pero bahala ko talaga yung trip ko ako habang nag-i-stream.
Oo. Dahil nakakatakot naman yung kwarto mo, ano? Chian? Ang dilim eh. Tabi mo pa yung bintana. Ano kaya dyan? May sisilip pa eh, no?
Okay. Balcony sa labas.
Balcony ba? O sakto-sakto. Bigla may gagana dyan. Psst, sa right side mo, meron. Nag-coms pa.
Wala, old house eh.
attachment ng Swiss na yun na ginamit?
You look at Green Bay, you look at Dallas, you look at Los Angeles, you look at the Arizona Cardinals, and if you've got your secondary compromised in any way, it can cost you, particularly when you're trying to repeat as champions. Now let's look at the Arizona Cardinals, because as far as I'm concerned, that is the reason I don't think it's fair, because I'm looking at the Arizona Cardinals right now as the best team, definitely in the NFC, arguably in the National Football League. I got a quarterback in Kyler Murray that's completed 75% of his passes. He's a miniature dynamo. If it was not for Lamar Jackson, we'd be talking about him being arguably the best playmaker in the game because of his ability to move his feet and run that football. Then you've got Chase Edmonds and you got James Conner. That's more than serviceable in terms of your backfield and what you got coming out of there. And then we get to the wideouts here. We're looking at a guy like DeAndre Hopkins, who's arguably the best wide receiver in football. We're looking at the resurrection of an A.J. Green. We're looking at a Christian Kirk. We're even looking at a Rondale Moore. And I'm looking at their weapons right now. And then I go to the defensive side of the ball, and I see them being able to get to the quarterback. They've got 12 sacks this year. I'm also looking at a top 8 ranked defense in the National Football League. Now, they struggle against the run. That is fair. They rank like 29th or whatever. But their yards against the pass, I'm talking about yards allowed, I'm talking about points allowed. The Arizona Cardinals, there's a reason that they stand alone as the undefeated team in the National Football League. They are unblemished. They've beaten Tennessee. They've beaten the Los Angeles Rams. They've beaten the San Francisco 49ers. I'm sorry. I'm going to roll with Arizona right now.
No, and those are a lot of really good points, Steven, eh? This is a good Arizona Cardinals football team. But when you get to the playoffs, are you telling me that on a neutral field right now, you're going to take the Cardinals in a playoff game over all of these weapons, Bruce Arians, and most importantly, Tom Brady?
No.
I don't believe that you would say that.
No,
I don't believe you would say that.
And I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you watch the show on Tuesday,
here we
the
go.
this fluidity here, it moves. What we're talking about is right now, presently as things stand right now, with both teams playing the way that they're playing, I don't see how anybody can look at Arizona as being inferior to anybody in the NFL.
All it takes is one idea for someone to go from being unemployed or an employee to a highly...
What did you think of me, Jalen Hurts this year has been playing inconsistent football. And this team doesn't have a running game of which to speak unless it's Hurts running for his life or running out the gate. We did see Miles Sanders actually have some success in the second half last night.
They don't even really try to run the football.
Well, I don't know what's going on. The Philadelphia offense, to me, has been very inconsistent, as you would think, with a new coach who's never done it before, a new system being brought in, with a first-time quarterback who's never really gotten this level of consistent play and reps with the ones like he did all season long, with your best receiver being an undersized, highly talented Heisman Trophy winner in Devontae Smith, right? An identity that they're searching for, as you would imagine, for a team that ahead and blew out their championship coaching staff and inserted a kid who's never done this before, which is having the team on his shoulders professionally as the one throughout an entire offseason and regular season. But he is supremely talented enough to seemingly flip a switch in the fourth quarter. If Jalen Hurts' fourth quarter numbers could be replicated in quarters 1 through 3, they'd be knocking on the Cowboys' door for first place. And then he'll eventually pull it out like he did in Carolina, right? Or like he did week 1 in Atlanta, when he really looked polished and a problem, which is what I've termed quarterbacks in this league who can run it and throw it. So that's my assessment of Philadelphia. And here's my assessment of Tampa. Look out. Look out. Honestly, everybody look out. Because what Tampa is doing game now. Last night, second half, didn't look so great. I don't understand why they were going for it in the middle of the field when Philadelphia, you should make them go to late in the field. And that kind of let Philadelphia back in. They scored a touchdown within like 4 snaps and then went for it on a 2-point conversion, which people are wondering, why are you going for it on a 2-point conversion? Because the next touchdown would give you an opportunity to just get the extra point and win it. Of course, the downside is that next touchdown you're required to try again for the 2-pointer, and you might have just already used your best 2-point play right then and there in order to get that 2-point conversion that you needed because you're running that risk. And I'm sure, again, from what I heard around my table with my buddies last night, that 2-point conversion for certain folks who are currently shaking their head across the Rich Eisen Show studio cost them dear and monetarily, correct, Chris?
Rich Eisen.
Okay, I'll move on. So
I got beef with Sirianni.
But here's the issue for the rest of the NFL with what the Bucs are doing. The Bucs are better than when they won the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's better, the offense is better, and everybody's now comfortable. Don't forget, last year when the Bucs won it, Brady was still getting used to the system, getting used to being in Tampa, getting used to setting up shop the way that he likes it. Everyone was getting used to figuring out what Tom likes and how Tom wants it and how Bruce Arians wants it and where Bruce had to give so Tom could get what he likes and what Tom had to give so Bruce and Byron Leftwich could get what he likes, and Todd Bowles' defense was beginning to gel, and when the team was 7-5 last year, that's when you needed to knock the Bucs out. And then, as we know, nobody did. Now, you're seeing Tampa when they're in a groove because they're used to it. Now, last year's new parts, like Leonard Fournette and Antonio Brown, who are trying to figure out their new situation and how they fit in there. They're now main stays. Leonard Fournette is back to people. This is what we envisioned from Leonard Fournette when he was chilling out in LSU because he had to. Right? When Leonard Fournette presented himself nationally on the collegiate level, and we're like, okay, that kid is an NFL stud, and he was not eligible to come out in the draft. This is the Leonard Fournette that we were envisioning. And whatever was going on in Jacksonville, which I think we can assume was also part of management's inability to relate to him and vice versa. But the Leonard Fournette that was barking at players after plays and getting flags and doing stuff, like not showing up for team photos and all that sort of business, that Leonard Fournette is seemingly gone. Now he's the lead back who can be leaned on. Even when Brady's not finding Evans and Godwin, and now Brown, who's back to. And you can have your problems with the reason why Antonio Brown's still out on the field. And you know, I had my concerns about his mental health here. To the point where somebody who I enjoyed interviewing and seemingly enjoyed being interviewed on this show unfollowed our account and me because of what I was saying about his problems off the field and how somebody needed to get him sat down and tell him, hey, you need to work on yourself. And whatever he was able to do to get through everything and just Google it. And be allowed to play in the NFL. He's now back. And he's now playing like the AB when the Pittsburgh business was booming. And Gronk's out. And he was just beginning to be.
Paano nga nung AK-47 na loadout?
Despite him trying to get his sea legs back under him last year. It's all
Tapos Liberator. Pero yung iba naka-dulo RPG.
Teka lang. Anong muscle?
Grew.
that it's all cooking. And all these players that used to have problems elsewhere are now doing it well.
Liberator.
Teka lang, barrel.
One, Bruce Arians is just one of the greatest
Ay, wala ako nun.
managers of people and coaches.
Compact barrel, RPK.
That's wrong.
Ay, bago yon yun sa bago.
That might make Bruce Arians the one.
Yung sa bago. Yung, ano ba? Yung Cold War? AK?
Cold War AK.
Yung dulo, pwede naman yung dulo, yung
RPK.
Remember what happened to the famous meme stock, GameStop? Many
Teka lang nga.
Yung talaga ginagamit nila, yung dulo.
Diving into the stock market.
To Black Ops. Okay.
Gains and overnight millionaires. Like what I say to my students, by the time you hear the news, it's too late.
Anong muscle ulit?
Corrosion pressure.
Help them to reach their
Dulo.
goals. This is why it is important to have the exact proven system with years of backtesting and historical data from stock market to ensure consistent trading.
Tapos barrel is compact barrel, RPK. RPK.
Pwedeng RPK or Liberator.
Tapos optic is
Action Arms, 3 times.
okay.
Down markets.
Tapos under barrel. Pets nas. Grip. Pets nas grip. Second to
Bar. Ayun! Anong barrel ulit? Spetsnaz?
under barrel.
Hindi yung barrel.
Liberator or RP.
Liberator. Tapos optic is... shit, di umabot.
Sige,
okay.
Pwede na muna edit yan dun.
Did the Bucks or the Eagles win last night? Because you went to sleep.
Get yourself to proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Magazine ilan? 60 round?
Pino 45 ko lang yun na speed.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Tapos optic is times 3, no? Actual. Tapos ano pa? Stock?
Yung under barrel niya, yung grip sa harap. Yung second to the last.
Second to the last. Spetsnaz. Okay. Ayun na.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Got that one. Go.
You're done warming up. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Oo nga, no? Ganda.
Battle Royale. Gas is closing on your position. Suggest you get moving.
Scavenger contract located.
Meron. Hindi natin.
Supply box identified.
Nandi kayo, halika dito.
Mark the target. Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Broken mo. Pangat talaga ng shotgun na yun.
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Shit, okay. Support yung... Kabarilan ko. Yung iron shit. Iron head. Ayun.
Play na tayo.
Basura yun eh.
Deploy na kayo dito. Papasok sila sa building.
Pumasok na sa loob. Pumasok na sa loob. Pumasok sa loob.
Contact. Front.
Isa pa na iwan. Oh, pakasalubong mo, Jake. Live ping.
Sighting in.
Gago. Kala ko, salub.
Naka-crouch.
Sighting in.
Meron ako dito. Putangin na niyo, babalikan ko kayo, promise.
Your teammates went to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Dalawa sa building ko kanina. ABS.
Ano sa roof na?
Yep, dalawa. Shotgun barrel ko po. Kaya tight eh. Dalawa lang pala.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Naka-heartbeat yun na, naka-heartbeat. Sorry, late.
Sorry.
Masilip ko.
Got contact.
Your teammate is redeploying. Stand by. Allied cluster strike inbound.
Ain't nothing but the heartache.
May nag-loading na sa naka-Tommy.
Bobo ng ano? Inis ako.
Yung loot dito, bobo. Tayo puro shotgun na kuha ko. Tatlong shotgun sa rooftop. Ayos.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Shotgun din mo daw sa
Enemy UAV overhead.
galing sa roof. Huwag mo nun.
Mark the target.
Gulat ako eh. Gigi.
Meron pa sa taas ha? Meron pa sa taas.
Yep, meron pa.
Be advised. Enemy team is tracking your location.
Ang ina tong bulok.
Gas is inbound.
Sinabi, huwag ka maniniwala sa iron sights yan.
Enemy UAV overhead. Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
I need a good gun. Punta ko bobo. Wait lang.
Kalaban sila.
Yan yung naka-load eh. Yan yung nag-load eh sa may ano.
Kita ko na.
Mark the waypoint. Please disregard.
I'm moving.
Ano, OD?
Tayo mga...
Dito kay Shian. Yung buy station.
Okay.
Here you go, 3-4.
May dalawang armor extra.
Primary objective accomplished. All supply boxes found.
Drop my cash.
Kaya mo ang ano?
Hell yes. Grab that cash.
Ah, here.
Marking armor.
Tanong ko na lang ito.
Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Dropping cash.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Pili pa kayo isang UAV ah.
Mali. Wala ako snipe, hindi ako naka-snipe, sorry.
Papira.
Heading this way.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hindi ka sa amin.
May UAV pa ako. May UAV ako. May UAV ako.
Okay, armor
Ay,
bilhin.
nagsasnipe na yun. Hospital.
Uy, puta.
Sa hospital. Oo, hospital.
Gusto niyo kumanan?
Ano?
Open kanan pala. Tangina na.
Nakasilip pa rin dito, puta.
Trapper.
Contact, front.
Down.
Contact, front.
Armor's here.
Never
mind.
The enemy lost track of you. You're safe.
Doon pa rin ako.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Sumisilip na.
Sustaining fire.
Kanina, ganda. Patay.
Sumaba ko. Bakit yan, Yaki?
Nakabang.
One more.
Tangina.
Under fire.
Tumugod yung ano.
Nasa likod ko pala.
Gulag.
Sa bintana. Nandun sa may bintana, second
There's
floor.
a fight kicking off. Get ready to fight. You're next.
Maswe ang puta talaga.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Sort them out or capture the objective. Looking a little worse for wear. You're heading back to base.
I'm under fire!
It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
Kaliwa, Jake. Happy birthday! Game na yun. Gusto niya mag-jowa mo kaso hindi siya napaslide.
Gusto niya mag-jowa pero di ako nakita.
Scavenger contract located. Sighting in. Please disregard.
Got a shitty hat. Yeah.
Ay, bad trip. Nakasnipe ako.
Ayan.
Fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief.
Yung may sinasabi, uminalig ko tumatakbo.
Merong, may tumatakbo sa labas. Tapos may tao na pala doon sa iba.
Ang ina yan.
Pero wala akong narinig na umakyat na magdaanan. Yung ladder.
Ikaw tumatakbo. Ako din.
Wala akong narinig na umakyat ng ladder ang puta. Baka dahil nasa loob ka ng bahay.
My compadre Kurt
Yeah, yeah.
before it's over. Stay like the old days, despite him trying to get his sea legs back under him last year. It's all cooking. Won't be perfect, but it's all cooking. And the reason why, I think,
May usapan din ko gisingin niya na ako.
that it's all cooking, and all these players that used to have problems elsewhere are now doing it well here, is twofold. One, Bruce Arians is just one of the greatest people, managers of people, and coaches that you'll see.
Kaya na kasi kung nakaswitch ako dun.
That's one. But then 1A, that might make Bruce Arians the 1A, is TB12. Because I was telling this to Cooper today. When he said, Dad. My son, Coop. He says to me today as he wakes up, he goes, Dad, did the Bucks or the Eagles win last night?
Here we go
He
again.
went to sleep before it was over. Yeah. And I just gave him this look. What do you think?
Pero walang cheater sa
And a
madaling araw
10-year-old
talaga.
knows what that means. He goes, so Brady won. I'm like, yes, he did. And I
No,
basically
no.
told him that what Tom is doing
Mabatiin.
is remarkable, not because of his age, but because of his level of play and professionalism, others around him are better.
Maaga,
He
huwag mo
makes
sabihin
other
yan.
people better. That's
Baka
what I
biglang
want
may
for you,
tatlong cheater
like my
kaagad.
kids, is when you do what you do so well,
18 na lang yung teams.
others around you have no choice but to want to follow in your
Nagtakot ng bintana.
They have no choice but to do their
Kailan ba
best
kayo na
to match your
pantanggal ng
excellence.
watermarks sa tiles.
That's what leadership
Yung parang
is.
white.
Na-try mo na
That's
ba
why the Bucks are
liquid
like,
soap?
Tom, what
Ay,
do you
dishwashing
need?
soap.
What do you want?
Dishwashing
Tapos
Of course,
lang,
Antonio Brown's business is booming.
Scotch
Of
Brite.
course, Leonard Fournette
Yung
is
may
doing
foam
this.
din,
Of course, they wanted to come back
Kaya
and do
brush.
it.
Kahit na hindi yung steel wool
When
Oh,
TB12
wag.
is
Magagasgas
showing
yun.
the
Yung
way
pamplato.
at age 44.
Simula ka sa sa basic. Kasi sa akin gumana yun.
Warner tweeted out
Kumana,
today.
dishwashing.
He played in 116
Pati yung
National
brush.
Football League games in his career.
Pantiles.
116
Ay, may mga brush na pang banyo.
for Kurt Warner.
Oh.
Yun.
Football Hall of
Ay, ganun,
Famer
no.
out of those 116 starts.
Try mo muna yun.
Did you see this?
Yun ang ginagamit ko.
Dishwashing lang.
116
Dishwashing lang.
starts he's through that
Gamit ko pa nga yung human nature.
pointed out last night
Alam mo yun?
was
Human
Tom
nature,
Brady's
oo.
112th
May hina-hina yun sa
in
Joy.
which he merely
Pero
threw
tatanggal
40
niya.
times in the game.
Laki ng utong
And
nito.
Kurt played 4 more
Tayo,
games
puta.
enough to make the Hall. Because I was telling this to Cooper today. And he said, Dad, my son Coop, he says to me today as he wakes up, he goes, Dad, did the Bucks or the Eagles win?
Parang-
Because when he went to sleep before it was over. And I just gave him this look. What do you think?
Bakit ng stiko?
And a 10-year-old knows what that means. He goes, so Brady
Stiko,
won." I'm like,
puta.
yes, he did. And I basically told him
Oh.
that what Tom is doing is remarkable, not because of his
Nawala ba?
age, but
Nawala.
because of his
Tanong-
level
Meron.
of play and professionalism. Others around
Last game na ako ah.
Last one.
Get yourself a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
Kahit gaano man ka tagal or kabilis yung game.
Convincing ourselves. May last game na.
Ano, isa pa?
Dami alat eh. 235 yung ping natin, no?
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Natalo tayo.
Sergeant Slate. Tapos pag natalo tayo, may rason tayo.
Oo, lag eh.
Hindi.
Wala nga eh, oh. 69 pa lang yung players.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Ha? Mag-i-start yung game ng 90 lang?
May nangyari sa amin to.
Ah, talaga?
Less than that pa eh. 60
Oh.
lang yun. Parang 64. Parang 63. Tapos nagka-juggernaut pa.
Seryoso?
Kami nilagab yun. Ping namin no, nasa 270 to 300. Ano mo yun?
Sobrang bot ng mga laban.
Oo.
Slow walk lang.
For someone to go from being unemployed
All right, that's enough mucking about. Now we do this for real.
Yung trash talk pa sa
question
dulo.
is, what is that?
Baka malam mo ka na trash talk na eh, no? Kami na nanalo. Isak daw.
Guys, we suck.
Magaling na nag-i-sniper kanina.
Setting rally point.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone.
Ako, bubong. Bubong muna lahat. Bubong muna natin.
Rape!
Magulo, nabala ko tumama. Uy, amo. Yan.
Ito.
Here.
Ano pa meron?
Narinig ako kanina. Nakata ako sa salamin.
May nagbasag?
Enemy UAV
Okay,
overhead.
naglagay ako decoy.
Wala pa rin.
Bababa na ako.
Baba na tayo? Parkour! Ayaw.
Tapo lang.
Tara, Lodi.
AT mine primed.
Walang bay.
Sa burger.
Ano ko na ba yung bounty? Not yet.
Sige, go.
Bounty target is up.
Ayun.
Let's get it done.
Tingnan namin.
1 versus 2, 1 wins. What? Drop.
Dropper yung ano?
Dropper bounty. Ano mag...
Ang late na ng game. Dropper.
Parang galing gulang yun.
Tama.
Parang positive.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Cash money.
Sa sniper.
This is a lot of trouble.
Pila ko UAV?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Ayun, so okay.
Headshot. Boom.
Barilan ko na to.
Sige, go.
Coordinates marked.
Wala.
Tara, move.
Negative.
No.
Cancel loss.
Andyan, sa ibabaw.
Nasa loob ng kabi.
Okay.
Go, crouch walker.
Ooh.
Nagka-crouch walk siya sa ano?
Open. Ayun o. Ano nga binaril eh. Ngayon parang kawawa eh. Ano kayo?
Ano ginagawa natin?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh my god, bro. This...
No. Don't.
Check!
Grabe, ang galing nila.
Wala pa ilo.
Pakailaw. Sing-sipaw. Meron. Talaga naman sa atin.
Gas is moving.
Naniwala sa akin.
Sa loob, may nag-red door.
Yep. Boss. Uy, thank you. Advance UAV.
Uy, gago.
Uy, UAV. May advance UAV ako eh.
Sige. Pop ko na to, pop.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Gas mask here.
Tangina, ni Pantiliner. Pre-ranking mag-isa.
Enemy UAV overhead. Mark the target.
Ayun, dito matama.
Threat.
Magkano ako
Friendly advanced UAV marking target.
Sige, wala pa na tao.
Gago sobrang bot.
Bro, ang lalayo.
Hindi ko maintindihan.
We're out of time. Scrap the contract.
Magka-twins ako
Ako twins. Tara, Jeff.
Twins.
Kaya, kunin mo na yung sasakyan dyan, no?
Sige, kunin ko.
Ang ina yung malapit sa atin, twins.
Guess I'm driving.
Okay na, sayang yung advance UAV gago.
Okay nang ina nun.
So, sayang.
Sobrang bot nung dalawang pinatay ko, promise na
Yan,
case.
gago, dalawa squad.
Pwede mo na ako, Jake. Okay lang.
Kaibigan.
Magra-right twin ako para...
Tulungan mo na si Yakuya. Sige.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oy, puta kayo binaril.
Sustaining fire.
Nandun pa rin sa ibabaw, nasa ibabaw pa rin. Nasa ibabaw. Ah, putang ina, na-snipe ako.
Burger.
Being tracked by an enemy
Down,
team.
down.
Stay sharp.
There's work to do.
Doon yan nasa iba. Cool, bitch.
Stun thrown.
Naka-tempered siya. Ghosted dito, sa akin. Ah, naka-ano to?
Nakalodi.
Specialist.
Ayaw na.
Ay, nang lumang pakita.
Dito sa akin. Rest back ako.
Baba mo?
Nag-pitch yata eh, hindi ko alam.
Yeah, meron dito.
Last scene kanina dito sa may truck.
Movement. Disregard order.
May laser akong nakita. Second floor, shit.
Move on my waypoint.
Narin.
Your teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
Basag.
Hostile in the open.
Specialist nga to.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns redeployment.
Dropper.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Taking shots here.
Ay, puta sa likod. Dalawa.
After fire.
Ayan, nice. Nasa taas pa isa, nasa taas. Nasa katawan ko mismo.
Right lane. Right lane. Right mid.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
Nice.
Ito, mabitawan eh.
Gagawin
Here we go. Get ready to fight. You're next.
Drop ako sa'yo ah.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. You're up, soldier.
Oh, putang
You got
ina
your ass
yan.
kicked in that one.
Talo pa
We're
ako.
sending you back to base.
Uy, gago.
It's not over yet. Your team can still buy your release.
Gago, Meli.
May nag-grab dito.
Mover.
Oh shit.
Kuha na loadout. Pengen pera. Rest ako.
Ito.
Pababa, oh.
Friendly sentry gun online.
Table.
Recon's up.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Broken.
Tamaan.
Uy. I shall rest.
Beam na sentry gun ko.
Yung
Nagdodrop sa'yo.
yun.
Binaril
Cash
ko
money.
na siya.
That is a lot of rubles.
Mumu siya bala eh.
Thank you.
Marking
Friendly UAV overhead.
Ang inang XM4 to, bobo na yung XM4 mo. Kung kinang-inang.
Meron sa factory.
Oo, tang inang yan.
May lumabas na red ah. Factor.
Move it. Disregard order.
Gago, naka-thermal
Kukunin ko ba,
na
Odi?
color blue.
Oh, full squad to.
Makaswerte yan.
Yun lang. We have the hook. Literal hook. Her.
Positive ID on the bounty target. Sort them out.
Hindi, super. Mayaw yun.
May kabarilan sila. Para nasa bubong sila. Tama.
Popping one.
Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Kanina pa ako tinitignan ka.
Ising niya ako.
Merong train.
Saan to?
Is this a dropper? Ay, bubong mo.
Sighting in.
Reloading.
Puro to sa loob.
Enemy launched an
Oh my God,
advanced UAV. We're exposed.
Down.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Taking shots here.
Layo na.
Ay! Putang ina.
Your teammate has entered the gulag. Surviving earns them redeployment.
Last one. Last one.
Yaki ba?
Base station.
Babay ako.
Aid station mark.
L-shape. Napatay nyo yung L-shape.
Hindi pa.
Hindi pa.
Iba.
Ingat. Dalawa yun minimum. Nakuha ko yung isa.
Thank you.
Ayun,
Kasi may
namatay.
gamit.
Ito. Kapar.
Marking
Ay,
AR.
yan.
Merong train ha, ingat ha. Ibabaw ng train meron.
Fuck.
Yung kalaban sa gulag, lahat nagka-campment. Meron talaga sa dulo ng...
Andito, tumalon.
Eyes on
Diyan,
shooter.
tumalon.
May basag.
Okay.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Not worth
Base
getting.
camp. Ayun na, may kalaban ako sa gulag. Mga namatay sa dulo.
Nag-rest ka hotel?
Yup.
Huwag na.
Nag-load out.
Train?
Tawad na.
Train yung loadout
Fuck.
Pero parang ay hindi. Close.
Teammate has
Yung
been
ano
cleared
lang.
for redeployment.
Yung itong buy na to.
We're out of time.
This one.
Scrub the contract.
Setting rally point.
Kunin mo boss Gav, no?
Ako nakukuha.
Wag.
Wag na.
Punta ba natin itong green? Gusto nyo? Or
Lalayo tayo sa
evade?
dulo.
Evade.
Watching.
Okay, yan na.
Enemy
That's
UAV
our
overhead.
Saan yung pinatay mo si?
Dito.
Green.
Green.
Moving position.
Kaso may kabarilan.
May kabarilan nandito.
Eyes on shooter.
Proof yan.
Disregard lost.
Looks like.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, it's a bot.
Ano, drop ang boss?
Oh, dropan mo.
Roof ng red
Second floor yung isa na second floor.
Mark the target.
Okay, may baril lang. Okay. Nice. Watching left,
Enemy UAV
Dropper
overhead.
left.
Yeah, kita ko.
Contact front.
Copy.
Mover.
Satchel.
Marking mana.
Mover.
Dash. Nice.
Down.
Oh, din.
Kaya pala, may self Press kang hayop ka. Meron pa.
Bulot ako ulo.
Oo, ano ito mga to? Hindi ako na fulfill.
Pwede tayo mag-load eh.
Hindi ako na ano.
Hindi nabot.
Vendors if you need to buy.
Ano ba itong mga yun? Bot ba yung mga yun?
Bot. Sobrang bot. Hindi ko lang binabaril niya. Katabi na niya ako, binabaril niya yung ano. Yung prison. Basta doon siya nakaharap.
Heartbeat pala ako, pero di ako nakagos. Ingat. Heartbeater sa mga...
Bot. May droppers na. Dying low.
Oh yeah. I can be mid. Oh, may tama na.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Ang nawala suppressor yung pairing to.
Eyes on shooter.
Dropping cash. Uy, may close.
May close ah.
Grab that.
Heartbeating.
Okay. Wala yung MP5 niya.
Ito.
SMG
Ito na sa
located.
open.
Truck.
Oh my god!
Taking shots here.
Wait. Sumugod. Pera ko.
Taking shots here.
Target down.
There's work
Gas
to
is
do.
closing. Get to the new safe zone.
May gulag ka pa, Jet, no?
Wala.
Pwede kitang bilhin.
Dropping cash.
Pwede rin mag-loadout.
Yan.
Carry.
Asan yung cash?
Cash money.
Okay.
That is a lot of trouble.
Hindi ba lang?
Kids.
No.
Hindi ako.
UAV na lang yun.
Balik ako na yung gamit.
Sabi pag may magandang gamit, ano ko. Kunin ko.
Sa ano? Sa apartment.
Fire meron. Jake.
Pop na ako.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Kuha mo na yan lahat.
Yep.
Gas is closing in.
Tower yan.
Meron pa dito ah. Nandito sa fire station.
Move it.
May nag-snipe sa akin.
Sa bubong. Kita ko. Apartment.
Safe.
Uy, gago! Nakatago lang tong mga to, puta! Ayan oh.
Check your fire.
Swing left ako.
Cheater yata yun eh. Zed.
Cheater, nag-ano yan?
Fire.
Nang-mawal eh. Nang-mawal.
Ay! Wow! Oh.
Nang-wall, diba?
Binabaril na ako.
Ayun, ang wall, man.
Nang-wall. Ayan o, alam niyo.
You're one of 25 remaining. The enemy took that one. We'll be back to finish the job.
Ano, spectate nyo? Report natin yan.
Last
Oh.
Same kills lang kami. Bobo na naman.
Heartbeat sa building.
Requesting recon. Copycat drone.
Ayan o.
Going in.
Okay, alam niya. Nangwuwol eh kanina. Tanginang yan.
Care package spotted.
Ano ba tinitingnan niya lahat?
Shit! I'm taking fire!
Tara mo. Uy! Mga mga bot.
Nakatapasa ako.
The American sniper.
Tropa niya yung pinagalaman.
In their sights. To the left. Keep the pressure on. Moba.
Ayun na.
Single shooter.
Kaya tayo sa kanina eh. Loading yabi.
Tama ng iron. No. Boom.
Uy! Uy!
There they are.
Oh god.
Shit. Take it off. Less than 5 to go. Bring home the win.
Pasok lahat ang puta.
Eh.
Kahit sa leeg na katuto.
Ayun na. Alam na eh.
Tayo kanina.
Oo.
Bupatan niya na doon yung isa.
Nag-leave.
Tangay na. GG's. Tangay na. Na ano pa tayo ng cheater?
Panalo yan.
Oo.
Wala, binati ko eh. Sabi ko, huwag niyo malatiin eh.
Nadali pa ng cheater, puta.
Bukas na lang ulit.
Ah.
Sa gabi. Bye-bye.
GG's. Bye.
Jeez.